All right, first I want to say I appreciate you for stopping through, and for everybody that's watching that's not familiar with you, let them know who you are.
Shit, my name John Beezy. Out of Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm talking about. Originally born in Will Chapel, like born in Will Chapel, but like raised where I would learn how, to get my money and, where I learned all my shit, I learned all that in Billfield. I grew up in Billfield, Holly shit.
So, how was your childhood?
I mean, my childhood was good as far as like my pops, you know what I mean? Like niggas stayed in the hood, but my pops, he was a good pops, he provided, but at a young age, growing up in the hood, like in my environment and wanting money and not having a role model to, teach me something different. Shit, I seen where I can get money and I seen that out the streets. You know what I mean? So I started hustling.
So at what age did you say you started hustling?
I was 13. 13 when I started singing. 13.
So how was that being in the city, being in BFL, and being a 13-year-old trying to get some money in these streets?
I mean, I take everything as a life lesson. Like I feel like everything that I've been through and what I went through, as far as like growing up, not having a role model when it comes to like like no guidance. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that was something for me to go through so I can teach other kids, you know what I mean? Like y'all don't have to go through it that way. Like you can get money and other shit, you know what I mean? Other than hustling type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said you off camera we was talking. You said you just got out.
Yeah, I just got out.
How long did you do?
This time I did 2 years.
So this how much time have you done collectively?
Like 7 years.
If you don't mind talking about it, what was your first charge? Where you got some like real time?
I mean, like I had a 4 the first time, I had a 3 the second time, I had a 2 this time. The first charge was like on some young dumb shit, like running around, burglarizing, doing stupid shit, But the second charge was like growing up, niggas started getting money, and shit, just having fake friends around and motherfuckers wanna plot and try to take what's yours, So shit, that kind of like how that charge came about, just on some how other shit.
We talked about trapping out of Chris Bosh mama house.
Yeah, trapping. Yeah.
First of all, how did that even come about?
This drink nasty in the bitch. I've been knowing Miss Bosh for a minute though. Like she cool in the bitch, like she like a mama to me, like you know what I mean, like. But I've been knowing her for a while and shit. Like situation happened and she like opened up her home to me. But like I feel like they blew it out of proportion. Little white boy, I got a little clip actually of the little white boy on some dry snitch and shit, but they blew it out of proportion and said a nigga was trafficking and some type of kingpin and all type of shit. It was crazy.
So what came from that?
And shit came from it. Actually, this shit, I mean, like, that shit went viral. Honestly, the truth, jail time came from that shit. Motherfucker put me in jail. Motherfucker put me in jail. I stayed in jail 6 months until they dismissed that case.
So the case was dismissed?
That case right there was dismissed. And I think like 6 months later, I caught this last case. No, not 6 months later. 2 years later. That was in 2018. 2020, I caught this last case and went to the pen.
Okay, so you said that was in 2018, right?
Yeah, like 2018. Yeah, 2018.
So did she know that you was doing this, or
did she know I was doing what?
You know what I'm saying? That you was trapping out the crib. Was this something that was, or you don't even want to talk about it in that manner?
I mean,
the case was this.
I ain't gonna say I was trapping out the crib. I was living in that bitch. I was enjoying myself. That bitch had steam room, badass showers, and I'm talking about big stupid lounging ass beds. I'm staying in this nigga bed, laying in the bed that he built for his mama. Yeah. Like I'm talking about some badass shit. I'm talking about driving stupid dumb cars, pulling out. Like I really was just, I don't know. It was crazy because it was like really the experience was God saying like, because I still wasn't happy. So it was like, damn, you got all this, bitch. You living in $1 million ass home. Like, it was like my shit, basically. Like, you know what I mean? You living in $1 million ass home, and at the end of the day, you still not happy. So I feel like that was a lesson when God was showing me, like, bitch, you can have all this shit, everything. You got it right now, and you still miserable. You know what I mean? Like, not saying a nigga was miserable, but a nigga wasn't happy. Like, that wasn't happiness for me. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that was God was showing me, you know, with that. Like, everything that you go through, every experience that you experience is some type of meaning in that experience. It's just up to you to take that meaning and actually, you know what I mean? Like listen to it and observe it and, you know what I mean? Like, and do what the fuck, like, shit, take that shit as a lesson learned and really do what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, so I took that as, you know, that was God saying, like, money ain't everything. Shit. You gotta go get it. You gotta, you know, you need money, but shit ain't everything.
So, how was that whole ordeal when that went viral? When they were saying that this was a trap house and all of that? Like, do you have a relationship with Chris Bosh?
I mean, honest to God, truth, me and Chris Bosh, we ain't really had no relationship personally. The situation, you know, it was crazy. You know, like I talked to his mama, you know. Like, I knew her, but, like, me and him didn't have no relationship personally. And, like, right previously to that, like, shit, the laws, they had pulled me over. When they pulled me over, I had a couple sacks on me or whatever, and shit, it was like, I'm sitting in jail. Like, I called my daddy on him. This is the first nigga I'm going to call. Nigga go to jail, you better call. I'm calling my pops. You ever called it? I called him. He was like, son. I said, what? He said, they just hit Miss Bosh's mama. I said, what you mean they just hit her house? He was like, yeah, they coming to get you. I said, what you mean they come? Look, I ain't hearing this shit. Because you in the day room, you in the county, you in the day room, like TV's down low. You can't really hear it. So I ain't hearing this shit. But a nigga whole face on this bitch, they Jonathan Brown, Kingpin, bringing up old cases and all kind of shit. It was just crazy. It was crazy. But like I said, I learned the experience from it more than anything. It didn't have nothing to do with the law, all that bullshit, or wasn't trying to gain nothing from it or none of that shit. It was really just a life experience and something like that. Just like a movie, nigga. That's just my life. That's what a nigga really did. Nigga really was in that bitch. Yeah.
So after that, you get caught up in this situation. I remember it going viral and his mama trying to come out and they were saying that it was a trap house. I think that was in DeSoto, right?
Who said it was a trap house?
That's what they were saying in the story.
Oh, in the story, yeah.
In the headlines. That was the headlines that it was a drug trafficking operation out of Chris Bosh's mama house.
Yeah.
And so after you went through that and you said you got locked up again, you just came home from that bid, right?
Yeah.
So after this last stint, what did you learn from and what are you trying to do different?
This last stint, I mean, I felt like a nigga kept doing the same shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been doing music forever, man. I had studios forever. I had, you know, like, down to anybody goddamn me in the city. I don't give a fuck who you is, you know who the fuck Beezy is when it comes to the music shit. Like, you know what I mean? I had something with Asian Dog. Matter of fact, in 2015, when the shit happened with the nigga, in 2015, when I was confiscated his computer, we had songs with Asian Dog on that hoe. You know, I'm like, I got Deep Tile with Steady Kim Jazz, that's my partner in Caddy. Like, so it's like, I kind of got on track. What you saying?
I was asking what are you trying to do different this time?
Okay, back on topic. What I'm trying to do different actually is, you know, I don't know, just stay focused. Like, take everything more business. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had studios back then, but I didn't take it more serious. Like, I actually got artists. You know what I mean? Like, I got some, you know, I'm talking some badass, you know, female artists. Like, you know, like, I finna be working with them. You know, I'm gonna be able to take a step back. I'm gonna do music too. You know what I mean? I'm still, you know, but I'm gonna be able to look on, you know, be on the outside looking in and creating other artists as well as myself.
So how did you get into music?
Shit, I've been doing music forever. Like, shit, I've been doing, like I've been back there like since back there on Dallas scene. Like I'm talking about shit, Bullshit, motherfucking C-Mo. I'm talking about Diamond D, motherfucking shit, in Bowleg. Like we was at the when Stampede Records was out and all that. You know what I mean? We was in that bitch. We was in Community Mall and that bitch was rocking. Shit, we was in it hoe. Like so, nigga been doing music for a long time. Nigga been promoting for a long time. But
shout out to C-Mo.
Nah, I said RP C-Mo. But like the only thing different that fucked me or hindered me was kept going to jail. You know what I mean? Like that really hindered me and not being like taking the artist serious. Like I was more in the streets than I was in, you know.
So being that you've been in music for so long, you know, what got you into it? Like was it a certain artist from back then, a parent? Did you know somebody that rap?
Pac, man, I ain't gonna lie, like I grew up on Pac. Like Pac really got a nigga into music. Like man, I'm talking about like Pac made a nigga so motherfucking versatile. Cause like this the first artist like I ever like just listened to. Like just growing up and that nigga was hard. Like that nigga was hard. Like Pac was hard. It wasn't none of this. Like Pac was hard. So like that's what I grew up on and shit. That nigga I was like I don't know. I was like probably like 10. Nigga when I picked up a pen, 9 to 10, picked up a pen and just started writing. Like, start writing and going hard. Me and my brother, we used to pull up anywhere, Big T anywhere. I'm talking about get that bitch rocking. I'm talking about crowds of people, like, going stupid. Like, but like I say, the only people that really took a nigga, like, you know, back in the day when growing up in the music scene, C-Mo had something going on. C-Mo had his own little record label. And he saying, you know, me and my brother, he believed in it. But that's at the time, you know, he believed in it, and he believed in us as artists. But, like, that's at the time, you know, when we young and you need, you know. But at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody. So, it's, you know, unity the best way to go.
So, being that Pac was an inspiration to you, how would you consider your style of music? Like, or do you like? Is it more so storytelling like Pac? Do you try to incite thought-provoking things like Pac, or how would you describe your sound?
I ain't gonna lie, like my sound is like really versatile, but like as far as my music, if you listen to my music, everything that I rap about is like I experience it. Like I can't even write a song or start a song if I ain't thinking about an emotion. Like if I'm thinking about a woman, I gotta think about a emotion. Like you know what I mean? Like if I'm on some fuck love shit, I gotta think about emotion or some shit I done been through. You know what I'm saying? With some fucked up love type shit. Like I gotta be thinking about something that I actually was going through. But like I'm versatile. Like I can, you know, I can deal with dab and, you know, go on all type of shit. I can write for Beyonce, bitch. If you're listening, come get a verse.
So if somebody that never heard your music right now, what do you have out? What song would you tell them to go listen to?
Man, go listen to that Get to the Money. I just dropped that back end freestyle. I killed that hoe, smashed that hoe video on that hoe. Like, you really can go listen to the whole Real Beezy album. The whole Real Beezy album. It's an album called The Real Beezy. That bitch down from beginning to end. You can listen to anything. Just go click and jump into that bitch jam. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
What producers out the city do you work with?
YL on the beat. That's like my brother. Zach. Like I say, Steady Cam Jazz. He in Cali. He shoot videos, but that nigga produce too. That nigga cold in a bitch. Him, but like YL. Young Baller. I got shit with Young Baller. You know what I mean? I got shit with Young Baller. Man, Baller done did a song.
Shit, Young Black, you know.
Yeah, Cross Country. I got some. Yeah, I got some people Cross Country.
And what artists from the city that you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of artists that's working out the city. You know what I mean? I ain't actually like, you know, since I've been home, I've been actually focused on getting myself together. You know, my business and shit like that. So I ain't even been able to like focusing on like working, you know, with other artists, but like and focusing on my artists as well. I've been focusing on getting them right. Cause at the end of the day, we finna come with some noise. So like, other than that, anybody trying to work though, we can work. We can work like a motherfucker. Yeah.
So man, I ask this question all the time to every artist, and it just seemed like I can't not ask the question because it's so relevant and it's like, do you think it's dangerous being a rapper? Like we literally just lost Takeoff, and even though they saying that it wasn't like a person it was an accidental, it was a straight bullet, but it still was the lifestyle he was in. And so, do you think it's dangerous being a rapper in today's music industry?
Man, I think it's dangerous being a rapper. I think it's dangerous doing any motherfucking thing. Cause it's like, I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but it's just like, first of all, y'all, I mean, they went down there, you know, y'all in Houston. Y'all not from Houston. You know what I mean? I seen, okay, then I heard it's his partner who shot him, so it ain't got nothing to do with this. So y'all in Houston though. But that's the reason why y'all even had the weapon on you. And you probably had like a little hot-head partner or something like, bitch, you tote the gun, anything pop off, you know what I mean? Goddamn, you know, shit, you let this bitch rock. This dumb motherfucker, shit, Quavo on the argument, he trigger heavy, and first thing you do is pop him. I don't know the situation. I'm just saying, like, and then it's like, come on, bro, y'all millionaires. Nigga, I would have been at the house. I don't give a fuck what another nigga. I'm finna be sitting at the house some motherfucking word and still getting paid. Why the fuck I'm out 3 o'clock? Nigga, you ain't got no show. Like, what are we doing out at 3 o'clock? It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, fam.
Yeah. It's real, but then it also goes back to how you were saying you had it all, and that shit don't make you happy.
Yeah, and see, that's probably what it was. Nigga, like, on some shit like, nigga, we sitting at the house, we ain't doing shit. Nigga, we can go fuck with Mob Ties in Houston. You know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, bro, you just gotta be smart, fam. Like, you gotta think about it. Come on, fam. You in the crowd, of course it's gonna be people. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even be in the crowd. Like, my mind so fucked up. I can't even be in the crowd knowing nigga got fire on. My mind gonna automatic. I'm gonna be so I can never be chill like it's just everything just kosher, like can't nothing happen. Nigga, my mind gonna be automatically thinking I probably would've weed the bullet or something. For real, like bitch. For real, you gotta know, fam. If it's a lot of niggas with guns, bro, argument coming, come on, fam. Like,
and that's what I feel like a lot of artists forget. They feel like they get invisible. And it's like, bro, anybody can get killed at any time.
Anybody.
It's like I don't got no ops. I ain't got no smoke. But shit, I keep my strap. I watch niggas everywhere I go. When I go to the gas station, I know if I ain't in my hood, then I might not slide to that hoe out there a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't want to put myself in that position. So with you saying that, you know, you got to be smart when you see these type of things happening. Do that make you switch up how you move and even more, make you move different, or you already feel like you move?
I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already fucked up, like, mentally. So, like, it's like, to me, just on the outside looking in, it was like, you know, you can't think, I ain't saying, like, I believe they good people. I believe, like, you know, I salute, you know, Houston, everything they going on. But you can't just think everything, you know what I mean? You can't think you just finna go somewhere, you know what I mean? Everything, can't nothing happen. I don't give a fuck if you're a rapper. I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, something can happen. Like, you know, any given time, something can happen. I don't give a fuck if you Quavo. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. Something can happen. So I'm not finna go take myself down to somewhere, you know what I mean, that I'm not from and be around. Like, especially, okay, it's 3 of us. It's 20 of them. What the fuck? I definitely ain't finna be sitting here arguing with you about shit. Yeah. What we arguing for? Then it look like, honest got true, it look like everybody in there was getting some money. It probably was the only fool ass nigga that wasn't getting no money, just riding with them, bitch, just in case something happened. Just in case something happened, you pop. This nigga grab a gun and just pop. Come on, fam. Like, that's why you gotta think. You gotta know, you gotta be smart enough to know what type of person you dealing with. I guarantee they know the nigga was a dumbass nigga. If he came with you and he popped your partner, you knew he was a dumbass nigga from the get-go.
So do that. So when you move around, do you make sure the people around you too? You gotta make sure the people around is.
Hell yeah, bro. You gotta make sure the people around you, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's really hard to fuck with anybody, bro. Cause like, motherfucker mentality ain't like yours, bro. Like, money's so easy, bro. You can get out. I know people that's out here right now and they creating clothing line brands, nigga. Like, y'all doing this motherfucking blog shit going platinum. You know what I mean? I ain't thinking about like y'all shit protecting y'all own. Nigga ain't trying to lose a motherfucking life on no stupid shit. They're like a hustle. We protecting our own. Nigga, we ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, at the end of the day, shit, go get you some money. It ain't hard to go get no, like, bro, you can make some money. Like, if a motherfucker think about it. I got partner got aggravated robberies and shit like that. Nigga, think about it, nigga, if you would have sat down for them 2 years and worked the motherfucking job and then came out. You wouldn't have, you know what I'm just saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been a different result. You know what I mean? Like, even though I done been down too, but it's just like, you know, like, nigga,
it ain't too late to switch your thinking, though. You know what I'm saying? To figure some shit out. So, being that you did this stint, 2 years, you said you did a 3-year stint, 4-year stint, you've been in the music game from before you was going to jail, right? So, going to jail and when you come home is always some new shit.
Yeah.
So you go to jail, you come home, you don't stay home too long, you go right back, you come back, you go right back. How do you how is it different for you to market and promote the music opposed to back in the day when we had to be in the clubs every day, chase the DJs, and now you got bloggers? Or are you focused? Is it harder for you for marketing to adjust?
I mean, it's a different adjustment for shit show because shit, you know, your head gotta come to its head, especially if you think about fucking with, you know, certain individuals, you know. Then you got shit, scammers and all these motherfuckers running away with little 175, 110, 150 little bullshit money, you know what I mean? So it is hard to adjust, but it's not, because at the same time, I still believe, like, motherfucker don't believe old school. I still believe old school marketing still good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I believe old school marketing is still the best marketing in your city. Like, if you trying to take over your city, old school marketing, grifter marketing, if you remember grifter? Mm-hmm. Nigga, grifter marketing was the best marketing in life ever known.
Everybody knew who Grifter was without even knowing who Grifter was.
I'm talking about that nigga, they had like 1 or 2 songs. And I'm talking about like one song was cool, the other song was cool, and everything else
and
was
if you
nuts.
wasn't really in the music game at that time, you really probably didn't even know that song.
You really probably didn't know it.
But you knew who Grifter was, though.
You know who Grifter was. You seen the
logo,
the little riding, the little vans, the little Hummer. You seen them hoes riding around. Them niggas were working. And see, they just like that now. You still can do that now. Like, nigga, you finna see me do that right now. Like, you finna see everywhere. Just know it. So you might well go and just type in John B and go check that shit out, because it's some good music, some good quality. I'm talking some good shit, bro. Like, some good shit. I'm talking about you gonna ride to. You got you some shit you can fuck to 3:30 a.m. Yeah. I'm talking about out really 3:30. I'm talking about writing about meeting the bitch at the club. Shit go down 3:30, pop a bean. Yo, it's going down. Go listen to that hoe on Jesus. For real.
Yeah. So, man, is there anything that you want to let the people know that you got coming? Like, you know, projects. I know you said you got a studio you working on. You know?
Yeah, Drop Boy Records. That's my label.
The label?
Yeah, Drop Boy Records.
Yeah, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Shit, follow me on IG. John Beezy 214 on IG. Shit, motherfucking studio finna be open. Shit, we got a lot of female artists coming. You know, we got a lot of artists. Shit, Mozzie, that's one of our artists. We've been working for a long time. Shit, you know, it's going down. I'm telling you, like, when you see this shit popping, it's finna popping. We rocking together.
Yeah, from YouTube to Instagram, Facebook, he established.
Yeah, IG, you can go everywhere and type in John Beezy, and I promise you some good music.
Yeah,
if you don't,
all the way. SoundCloud, all the way back.
You ain't gonna find out one of this like.
They got a music platform.
Shit, man, I appreciate you for stopping through, man.
Already.
We're gonna lock in again.